In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. Welcome to the Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew, and let's get to the show.
Shut up and put your money where your mouth is. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. Shut up and take the glitter off your clothes now. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. Oh, God, that took a lot out of me. Welcome to the Daily Grind, everybody. We're presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. I'm your host, Luke Hatmaker, and it is Tuesday. And that means we're going to talk hoops, amongst other things. Rusty, how are you, brother? Good to see you.
I am good. Happy Tuesday. Good morning, Jalen. Appreciate y'all being here in the comments already. I am good this morning, but I need to put out a PSA for all of us here in Memphis. Apparently, there was a prison break last night, and they escaped through a new construction zone, and they ran through some wet concrete. The police are on the lookout for some hardened criminals. Welcome to the Daily Grind. I just imagine them like plodding along these big old concrete feet.
They're like, damn it. Damn it. I like that. It's like they went that way. Just follow the
footprints in the concrete.
It's
like, do you know who Mitch Hedberg is?
Oh, I love Mitch Hedberg. Yes.
One of my favorite comedians of all time. And he had a bit where he was just like, I would hate to be killed by an arrow. Could you imagine the police walk up and like, hey, look, there's a dead guy. Let's go that way. His humor is where I get my appreciation for puns and bad jokes. And Mitch Hedberg is the GOAT.
He's got a great joke where he's like, passed two log trucks on the road. If they needed log trucks and they needed log trucks, he's just so good. He's so good.
His delivery is so good and so dry. We could do a whole episode of Mitch Hedberg jokes, and I go bar for bar with anybody. R.I.P. Gone too soon.
Yep, he's one of the best to ever do it. What is not one of the best to ever do it is this Grizzlies team right now. God love them, but they lost. They lost last night. 113-114. It was a game that they led 87% of the way. Classic this generation. I mean, exquisite tank job done here. It was like clockwork. And it's not even anybody's fault. It's just like they're young. I mean, it's just like, for me, it's like, okay, you pulled Ty Jerome the one vet who is like leading, who knows kind of what to do and knows how to close these games. You pull him with 4 minutes left because of his minutes restriction. And then the young guys just didn't know how to close. It's like, it's been the same thing, like it's been the same thing.
I won't call this a master class in a tank job because this is just what we've been doing for the last 2 months. You get a double-digit lead. We were up by as many as 17 in the third. And again, like, I'm not mad. Like I said yesterday on the $2 Sports Show, like, I'm here for the tank. I'm here for the losses. But like, this wasn't a masterclass tank job like I've been seeing. What this was the same iteration of what we've been doing for the last few weeks, just with less good players. So it was more likely to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are some comments to be made. We'll get to Cedric here in a minute. Like, God, if he's hurt long term, I'm going to be so upset. But like, again, I don't want Tomas to be our long-term head coach. I don't want that. And last night in the final 15, 20 seconds is a perfect example of why. Like, the Grizz had a full-on panic attack in those final 15 seconds, just run around completely lost, leading to the game-winning bucket and ultimately losing by 1, which, again, is not a bad thing when it comes for draft position. But he continues to look in over his head. He's in over his head. I don't want him to be the long-term coach, even though he is. I mean, that's Zach Kleiman's guy. He put him in this position for a reason. But last night, didn't know when to call a timeout, didn't know what to do to kind of reorganize there at the end. I also know he probably didn't call a timeout so that we would lose. But for talking points, like, it's just there's an alarming amount of things about Tomas that tell me he's not going to be here long term, and that's fine. It is what it is. We are one day closer to the collapse for Cam and finishing out this tank job, Luke. But if Cedric Coward is hurt long term, I will be unwell.
Which, yeah, let's do the negatory first. Which, shout out Grizz Girl. If you fell asleep last night, we'll get you the cliff notes. Cedric Coward got hurt. I don't think it happened on. It looked like it might have happened off camera. I only really noticed it because Brev and Pete said something on the broadcast, and then by the time he was actually able to get back in screen, he was galloping, limping a little bit. I asked Kenny last night on the post game bounce. I'll ask you because you're a doctor as well. Is this? I mean, to me, there's no reason, even if this isn't a serious injury, just shut him down. I mean, like, we know what he can do. I just don't want to risk another serious injury. It just really, really scares me.
Yeah, and that's kind of my thing. Like, I don't love shutting guys down.
I don't,
because
either.
The whole point of this tanking season is to figure out what you have.
Yes.
And yes, we've seen some flashes from Cedric that he's going to be really great. But like I said last year, I am on record last year for saying that we need to play more basketball. Our guys need to be put in situations that are high leverage, that are going to situational stressing to where they can get out and get some quality reps. And so I understand the injury bug, especially for us Grizzlies. Like, we are so bit by the injury bug. It's unbelievable, Luke. But like, I'm not a huge fan of shutting guys down. I'm just not. Your body reacts to stress by creating more, like, you tear down muscle fibers, and that's how you build more muscle. Your body responds that way. And so, and two, like, Cedric Coward missed a whole year of basketball with that shoulder injury. Like, I don't want to see him miss a whole other year just because we're a little bit nervous about him getting hurt.
That's a good point.
And I'm saying this, knowing good and well, he's going to be out for the next 4 to 6 weeks as they evaluate this right knee thing. Like, we're not going to see him again. Just like we're not going to see Ja Morant, just like we're probably not going to see Zach Edey this year. Just, we are clearly punting to the future. I am personally not a fan of shutting guys down, but I fully anticipate for Cedric to be shut down now, especially because they've already laid the groundwork, right? Like, they put down like the framework of him playing through this stress reaction in his foot. And it's like game to game, they're making these decisions. The writing's on the wall. And I'm with Jalen, and I share the same sentiment. Like, that's exactly what I just said. Yeah. I don't want to shut him down. He didn't play hardly at all last year, missed the entire year of basketball and developing an IQ and in-game feel and that stuff. And we've seen glimpses. We've also seen him be a rookie. And the best way to not be a rookie anymore is to play more basketball. Because you can still be a rookie sophomore. Like, look what's happening with Taylor Hendricks. I mean, he had 15 points last night, most of them in the first half. But he's still struggling 3 years into his career because he missed an entire year with a leg injury and still plays like a rookie in his 3rd year. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a good comp because you don't want Hendricks is a cautionary tale for someone who got injured, missed time, and
listen, he broke his leg. He had to miss time. If we're just shutting down Cedric because we're worried about an injury,
it's different.
I don't love that for his basketball IQ and NBA basketball IQ, right? He's got a basketball IQ, but like NBA IQ, NBA minutes against NBA players, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I just don't want to get hurt again. But yeah, I and you know what? They can shut him down. They can do the Grizzlies shutdown where it's like you said, 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, God, it's halfway through February, basically. I mean, 4 to 6 weeks and that, what is that? It's March. I mean, if they say 4 to 6 weeks, we might see him by April.
Early April. That's what I'm looking at. Like early April is what basic math.
Which would, I mean, that would suck. Just because, I mean, God, it already looking for bright spots to watch on these in these games is tough anyway. And it's like if he's gone, I guess we can get excited about GG. Didn't have the best game last night, but I mean, he's still like, I still like seeing him out there and I like what I'm seeing. You know, like, I don't care if he doesn't score a bajillion points. He's still, you know, what was his plus minus last night? I'm curious. It was only -3.
Yeah. But he had 4 rebounds. He had 2 assists for the haters, canceled out by 2 turnovers. But again, you watch Gigi and that's like the impact that he makes, much like was the case for Jaren when he was here. Like the impact that these guys make is bigger than the score sheet, right? Like you're not going to see the impact that Gigi makes, the strides that Gigi has made defensively, especially in the stat sheet. Only having 1 steal last night, but he's no longer a traffic cone. He no longer is a defensive liability. He's a guy that you can count on to get some stops. Now he's not in every possession stopper kind of guy, but he's the guy you can count on to get you some stops and to slow down some runs. And so Gigi is a guy that I again, he's the guy I don't want to shut down. Gigi needs more reps. I'm going to give Wayno a bit more hell today about Jemai Mashak as he was given, he was a little prematurely out on him in the group chat, only for him to go out for 6 steals. Last night, 8 of 10, 17 points, 2 boards, and an assist. Like, say what you want. He was diving for basketballs. He was the international paper player of the game. Like, that dude has a motor that these other 14 guys could really learn from, right? Absolutely. Like, that dude just plays hard. He's in the direction of my all-time favorite Grizz role player. I feel like I talk about him like once a week, but I just need more Jamichael Greens. And he goes out there, he hustles, he dives for balls, he plays his tail off. Immunity, pause. I know he's diving for balls, but Jemai Mashak plays hard, and I need a bunch of dudes like that. Unlike, little quick sidebar here, Darren Peterson ducking a game last night. I watched that game to watch Darren Peterson as a future star in this league. And there was a lot of really weird rumors and situations around, was he sick? Was he not sick? He has now not played against UConn, Duke, and Arizona. 3 top 5 teams. Like, something is amiss with that, and that gives me a bit of nerves on a team who's been like generationally soft from top to bottom. We need dudes like Jemai Mashak who hustle and play hard.
And he might like we were talking, Kenny put the 4 young guys in front of me last night. He said Jemai, Taylor Hendricks, Javon Small, Walter Clayton. Yeah. And he was like, which one do you want to keep long term? And I said, I think they keep 2. I think they keep Walter Clayton. And I think Jemai Mashak will earn a part on this team just because of what you just said. Hustles his ass off. There's always a place for guys like that, even if it's.
And Javon Small is similar. He does play hard. He's just so small. No pun intended.
No, I mean, and it sucks. It's a lot like, you remember Jacob Gilliard played his ass off, but was just really small. Just
really small. And Yuki, like, that's where I'm at, man. Like, I'm tired of these little small guards, and it's Ja Morant's fault that I'm out on Javon Small. It's not Javon Small's fault because he had like 20-something points the other night. Like, he can play. He's just small, and I've been burned by a undersized point guard. Like, I need a dude playing point guard. I need like a like a Darren Williams body type, like a Jamal Murray body type, a Fred VanVleet, like, hey, these guys play point guard, but they also like tater chips. Like, I need a guy who's a bit beefier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. We do have one guard who just continues to just kick ass. I mean, good Lord, Ty Jerome. I love, 20 minutes, 19 points, 8 of 14 shooting, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, only 1 turnover, 2 steals. He was a plus 15. And the way that the young guys kind of like a pack of dogs literally kind of take on his mentality when he's going, just that floater it's money. It's beautiful from wherever
and he has one of the smoothest step backs with that hard jab step and then popping back. It's so smooth. It's so smooth. And the more Ty Jerome plays, you know what? The more I like that freaking contract, man. The fact that we've got him for less than $10 million a year. This is the savvy vet you can keep on your team.
100%.
Like, this is that guy who can, like you said, he's the motor and guys follow him. He is a guy that people want to follow. Kind of like, not to the degree, but like John Morant used to be, but like Ty Jerome, this team's going to go as Ty goes right now. And Ty is a motor. He plays hard. He plays downhill. I like that he plays fast, but in control. Like when he's got the ball, it looks like things are just going quick, but he's got complete control of the situation. The ball goes exactly where he wants it to go. He knows where guys are going to be already. Like, it's impressive to see how quickly he's clicked with this offense when our knuckleheaded former point guard couldn't figure it out. And Ty Jerome's offense clicks when he's in, Luke. And again, it just makes me love that contract that much more for us to keep Ty Jerome. He is in the realm of the Cedrics and Zach Edey's and Gigi's for me as a must keep on this team.
I agree for a multitude of reasons. For contract, like you said, for just what he brings to the table, I'm all more pleased.
He's just a hooper, man. And he posts like his Instagram. I started following him on Instagram this week. It's all just hooping. Like he's a hooper. He went to the Super Bowl, but the rest of it's about him hooping, putting in work. Like, he's just a hooper, man. And that's what I've been asking for.
That's what we need. That's what we need. There were some other hoopers last night. Speaking of hooping, other than the Grizzlies game, let's do the daily grind, daily rewind. When I say there were other hoopers last night, there's really just one game I want to talk about. Well, let me run the scores. Let's go backward. Blazers beat the Sixers. Thunder beat the Lakers. Lakers have to play again tonight against the Spurs. That's a tough back-to-back.
Yeah.
Cavs beat the Nuggets. Pelicans beat the Kings. Timberwolves beat the Hawks. Magic beat the Bucks. Heat beat the Jazz. Nets beat the Bulls. And what I really want to talk about is Pistons beat the Hornets in a WWE oh my God, I love watching fights, and I really like watching Beef Stew come running off the bench.
He's not a real human. Like, there's no way he's a real human. Like, that dude just like running at Miles Bridges like a bull on charge.
He's like a character you would pick in like Street Fighter. You're like, where's Beef Stew? Where's Beef Stew? There he is. Go.
What was the beast in Street Fighter?
Blanca.
He's Blanca, 100%. Like Blanca, just like haunched in the corner, ready to launch into fight mode at any point. He is absolutely Blanca from Street Fighter.
He's like,
and he's just like, he's just swaying. He's just doing this in the corner, just ready for that moment where he can just like. It was incredible. Jalen Duren is quickly becoming just one of those dudes in the NBA that I just love to watch. Like, just palming Diabate's head, just and then just swaggering around. It was incredible. But my favorite part of the whole thing was Duncan Robinson was just fed up with everybody's BS. Like, at half court, he just turns around. He's like,
he's so far away from it. He's so far away from it.
Like, I'm watching the whole fight, and that's what stood out to me as the funniest moment. It's just watching him just like, I'm sick of this shit, and just walk away.
it's so funny because when I watched the fight, I was first of all, I was looking for Duncan Robinson. I was like, where is he? Where's the old white guy? Where is he? Where is he? And I couldn't find him. I was like, oh man, I gotta go see him. And then you sent the picture of him. It's like I couldn't see him because he's walking away from it looking just so tired.
That sums up. That is my new reaction to any, like, when they announce Cedric Howard's getting shut down for 4 to 6 weeks, I'm putting that in the comments. When they announce that Zach Edey is shut down for the rest of the year, I'm putting that in the comments. When they announce that Tomas Isolo is our head coach next year, I'm putting that in the comments. That's the new Ben Affleck smoking a cigarette meme. It's Duncan Robinson in midcourt just going.
And they won. It's so funny because like they were going to win. The Charlotte could have won 10 in a row. They might have won 10 in a row if there weren't four ejections.
They lost half their team.
They lost.
All they had left was Liam McNeely, Saltenberger, and Con Knippel. And that was it.
Man.
They lost. They had to run out of a Caucasian lineup, and they lost.
Look, Caucasian lineups will only get you too far.
Yeah. And then real quick, I do want to like the atmosphere at that Arizona Kansas game last night. Like, you can't beat college basketball.
Yeah.
You can't beat college basketball. On our survival guide yesterday, I said we need to start paying more attention to college basketball. It'll help you get through this long NBA season, particularly as you're watching players that are getting ready. Louisville beat the absolute dog mess out of NC State. Mikael Brown Jr. is a guy who is shooting up draft boards as a guy who he had 45 last night, 45 points, 9 rebounds last night for Louisville. He's going to be kind of in that. He's going to be a guy that we might could target. He's a point guard / shooting guard, kind of in that 8 to 14 range. And then last night I wanted to watch Arizona and Kansas because Arizona's got Coy Pete, who's a great post player. He had 6 points in 31 minutes last night. But I wanted to watch for Darren Peterson because he's a guy that, I think it's a generational talent.
Yes. But
based on something, I kind of got on Kansas Twitter last night and was kind of reading through some stuff. Like, he's giving me a lot of Ja Morant, a lot more Ja Morant than I'm comfortable with. Jalen still thinks that Ja Morant ain't going anywhere. Buddy, like, if you think that that's the case, that Ja Morant's going to be around and be a part of this team going forward, I got some oceanfront property on Lamar Avenue I need to sell you. But, like, I wanted to watch Darren Peterson. He didn't even play last night. But Kansas upset Arizona, heading their first loss of the season. Now Miami of Ohio is the only remaining undefeated team. I see the talent. I see, with Darren Peterson, but it's giving Ja Morant, and I've been burned by said Ja Morant. So I'm a little nervous about the competitive integrity, if you will, of Darren Peterson.
And we're actually going to look at a little bit of him later. After the break, I've got some little spoiler territory after we do our expansion draft, which another spoiler territory. We're going to look into the number 1 overall pick just a little bit because I was curious as well last night. I was like, I'm just going to because that matters. Like, it matters. It matters right now. Believe it or not.
When we are a team, just like Jalen says, who needs an Isaiah Stewart, you don't want to draft another Ja Morant.
Nope. I mean, like, not with where we're at as a franchise. It would signal a lot of stuff if you do the same, if you do that again. What would signal, man, I'm going to pat myself on the back. I've got two transitions. The first one was going to be about a group of white guys. This one's going to be about, I forgot it, so I messed it up. I don't know. It's time for the prop of the morning to you. I had a good one ready and I forgot it. It's about, I don't remember. Maybe it's about signaling to the league that you're a real threat, because my prop of the morning is going to be about Stephon Castle, who is coming off of a 40-12-12 triple-double.
I love that kid, man.
I like him too. I just like him. And I wanted to focus on them tonight because coming off a 40-point triple-double, playing the Lakers on a back-to-back, a Luka-less Lakers on a back-to-back, I like betting on Stephon Castle tonight. And I got a little frisky. I ignored points. But what do you think about Stephon Castle to record 6+ rebounds and to record 8 or more assists? He's not the only time he's hit all of these in the same game was that triple-double. He's kind of done one or the other. But this Lakers team just got their ass beat by the Thunder last night. The Spurs are coming off some rest. He just had a triple-double. I don't know. Plus 307. $20 would get you like $60. That's not true. Math.
I'm going to get a calf contusion running to FanDuel to put money on this because
it's a lot.
Stephon Castle, it's a lot. That's a lot for a guy who is a good rebounding guard, who sees the floor really well, who is basically a second point guard out there for anytime he's on the court, whether he's a starting point guard or if he is the backup or the 2 guard or playing whatever. Like, he sees the floor so well. And I really like this because who are they? They got the Lakers tonight. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Lakers. Yeah, they got the Lakers.
Yeah, the Lakers tonight. I really like that. I feel good about that pick.
Who's rebounding?
Again, I'm gonna put some money on that because we know the Lakers don't play a ton of defense either.
No.
So
and they don't have Luka.
Let me make some gas money right here real quick.
That's what I'm saying. You can put a little bit of money, make some gas money. I mean, and you know what? We might need gas money.
He's averaging 7 assists. Like, it's gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, and I like him. It helps when you like these guys.
In his last 10, he's averaging 5.7 rebounds, 7.3 assists. Against the Lakers in 3 games, he's had 6.7 rebounds and 6 assists. Put money on that bad boy.
Put money on it. Put money on that bad boy. Make you a little bit of money. We're going to take a break because it's expansion draft time. When we get back, we're expanding. Well, we're expanding. Phrasing. I don't know. The NBA is expanding. We're going to talk. Immunity. We're going to talk about that right after this break because it's going to be fun. So stay tuned. Watch this break. Enjoy it. We'll be right back.
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
A week ago today, we all thought that, okay, maybe things are really done and dusted for good after losing to Tulane. But, man, what a difference a week can make. Believe it or not, despite all of the, setbacks that they've suffered in conference play alone, a top 2 seed in the American Conference Tournament in March is still very much in play.
Tigers are not out of it. The sky hasn't fallen yet regarding this team. Everything is still technically ahead of them. That's the positive spin, no matter how poorly the season has gone up to this point.
It's hard to deny that Memphis is finding a bit more of a rhythm right now. You see a rotation settling in a lot more. You're seeing Penny at long last finally just cut guys clean out of it like he promised to do months ago. But nonetheless, he's finally doing it. Memphis is seemingly finding something here.
Tune in to Tigers Live with Francis Carlotta, live after every Memphis Tiger basketball game on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
Just not playing our best guys down the stretch. Ty Jerome did not play the last. He played exactly 20 minutes tonight. He didn't play again. He didn't play after the 8-minute mark.
Controversial take. I already think Ty Jerome is better than Bane. But, after his 2 first games where he just blew us out of the water and we're like, this is what we've been missing all season. Today I had my first bit of criticism for him, especially in that end of the 3rd and 4th. And it's like, he just has to trust his teammates a bit more. I know it's a bit hard when we're playing the end of the bench plus G Leaguers with him, but he got a little gun happy and I was just like, just 1 or 2 more kickouts. And I think we would have done what we haven't done with Jar and Jaren, and that is build a lead and maintain it.
Tune into the post-game bounce live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel immediately after every Memphis Grizzlies game for instant reactions and breakdowns. In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles.
Welcome back. The songs in my ear. Thank you for going away. Welcome back to the Daily Grind. I don't know why that happens, and I hate it. As you could tell, well, first of all, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for talking to us in the comments. Like and subscribe over on the YouTube. Repost us on X. That helps us out tremendously. And if you're over on YouTube, we can see what you're saying to us, so we can interact with you. So come and
we can see you.
I'm calling from inside the house. Their new Scream movie coming out, man. Shout out Scream.
Yeah.
Still killing people with masks on. Tell you what, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that at Carway Automotive Group. You won't be killed with mask on. You will actually be helped out tremendously in the new vehicle. You'll get a great Beetle. They're the best Pink Beetle supplier in the city of Memphis, and they're great. They'll get you financed. That getting a car can be, it's like the equivalent, it's the equivalent of getting, it can be the same as getting stabbed by a serial killer, at some places. Not like that here. So go get a car there. Also, grade A pest services. Good Lord Almighty, I'm not complaining, but it's going to be 70 degrees here in Nashville. You know what that means? Bugs are going to try to come inside, and then it's going to be 30 degrees tomorrow. It's going to be a mess. So call grade A pest services. They will take care of your pest. And also, go check out Mugshots Grill and Bar. If you're hungry, if you're driving around Memphis, go get you a burger. We're going to have some Tigers Live watch parties there soon. And also Grind City Brewing. We're brought to you by them. Check them out. We're going to have Grizzlies watch parties there on the 21st of February. That's a Saturday. And then the following February the 28th, the following Saturday, 27th. I can do math. It's 2 weeks in a row. So the 21st and then the next week, Grind City Brewing. Be there. And last but not least, brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook, which we're going to head over there at some point during this conversation. But first, we're going to be talking expansion, because it was announced yesterday. I don't know. It was announced over the weekend, Sunday after the Super Bowl, that the NBA Board of Governors is likely, quote unquote, to vote on an expansion this summer, with the two cities that are, quote, favored, end quote, to land franchises being the Seattle and Vegas. Long rumored for a minute. You and I had an expansion draft at the end of the year last year where
ton of fun.
I theorized I wanted to give Vancouver and so they said no. They said, get out of here. We're not doing that. So they're going to be doing Vegas. So with this news, you were like, let's revisit the expansion draft. And I said, abso-freaking-lutely, let's do that.
I had so much fun with it last year. And then tuning into the $2 Sports Show at 11, where Wayno and I have actual leaked images of what the Las Vegas team could look like.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay. So
shout out ChatGPT.
What name did you go with? Because I thought I got a name I like, but I don't know if I like it. Or
what's yours?
I've got the Vegas Mirage after the Mirage Resort and Casino.
Oh, I like it.
They closed it, so it's not open anymore. And it had it had the big volcano. And so I thought you could have a big volcano mascot like,
I like it.
What'd you got?
So obviously, based on recent events, I'm going with the Las Vegas Gamblers. The Gamblers. And it's going to be Kenny Rogers playing, got to know when to hold them, got to know when to fold them when they come out. It's going to be Gambit out there with the card and as their mascot, as I was thinking, holding a card, like just flicking out like cards with like free Chick-fil-A on them to people. Like, and obviously Terry Rozier is going to be a part of this because they are the Gamblers.
When you're right, you're right.
And I have an incredible like court jersey mock-up concept ready to go for the $2 Sports Show today.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. Stay tuned to that because the Vegas, they're going to be having one of these teams that we draft. Do you want to be
Wayno's
Vegas?
might even be better. I'm not going to spoil Wayno's. His might even be better. So y'all make sure y'all tune in today at 11.
Oh, I can't wait. Tune in at 11. We're going to get more expansion talk then. let's draft our teams. So in this exercise, each team can protect 8 players. Or that's what they did last time. So we're doing that. I'm also the expansion for the sake of this argument and for what we're going to be doing later. They get the first and second picks in the draft too. So take that in mind. So whatever team we draft in this expansion, you also get the top 2 picks. So
I like it.
I'll let you go first. You can be Vegas. I'll let you be the Gamblers. I'll say the Supersonics. I'll just for the.
I can't wait to like break out I've got a Sean Kemp jersey somewhere from when I was a kid. I've got the original Sean Kemp shoes. Those things were like the first ever like real basketball shoe I ever got was Sean Kemp's signature Reeboks, and I wore them suckers everywhere after I was the Bucks at the YMCA in Corinth, Mississippi. It went perfect because we were green, they were green. Anyway, I'm way off topic here. So
no, you're not, because Sean Kemp is an OG, and it's like for a certain brand of fan, that Sonics team, which like that's best.
That was the first team I really, really liked. Sean Kemp and Alonzo Mourning as a former post player were my favorite players when I was a kid. I love Sean Kemp's attitude. I loved how tough Alonzo Mourning was. We could have a whole show talking about both those dudes. But anyway, I digress. I didn't know we get the first college pick as well. So I am going to snatch Carlos Boozer, Carlos Boozer's son, Cam Boozer from Duke as my first pick. I have collapsed for Boozer officially. Spoiler alert, that's also what I want the Grizzlies to do.
Okay, fair. So if you're going to take him, I'm going to take, even though we just kind of talked about it, I not a lot of point guards on this list. That's for guess what? Teams protect their better point guards. Who would have thought? So I'm going to take Darren, or I'm going to take Peterson.
Yeah, Darren Peterson.
I'm going to take him. I'll take him with the first pick.
I like that. I'm going to stick in the post. I protected as much as I could on these teams when I was doing the teams that I did.
You did good.
There's a few guys on here that that would have been borderline. But for me, I'm going to stay in the post, and I'm going to take Jonas Valanciunas from Denver.
Okay. Yeah, that's who I had him as well. I'm also going to stay in the post. There's a lot of good. I mean, the talent at center, because when you can only protect 8 guys, a lot of guys have backup centers that become expendable if you only have 8 guys to save. I'm going to take Koloko. I really like him out of Atlanta. I think he's really good. He's an athletic big. There's other bigs on here that I liked, but I'm combined. I like his age. I like his skill set. I'm going to take him.
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I'm going to go. I'm obviously got to go front court here or back court here. I got to get a guard or a forward. I'm between 2. I'm hoping one of them comes back around. I need a guy who can shoot. So I'm going to take a flyer. He's already got a new destination, hoping that it would help revitalize what he was his rookie year. He's also going to help our social media presence through TikTok and Instagram dances. I was big on him. He was one of the 2 players that I wrote about that the Grizzlies should draft a couple of years ago. I'm taking Jared McCain as my 2 guard.
Okay. He's going to be your 2 guard. All right. So for my 2 guard, I'm going to get. You know what? I want shooting too. And you know what? Got to represent that redhead. Every team needs a dirty white boy. Give me Kevin Huerter.
Oh, I thought you were going to take Joe Ingles.
No. Joe Ingles.
I was looking at Joe Ingles on this list, and I'm like, this fool finna do it. He finna do it.
He's our age, brother. I ain't taking no Joe Ingles.
He finna do it.
All
right. So my next pick, there are some decent names on this list of guys who, like, it was super hard to like whittle this thing down, and I got some help. I reached out to Zach Callahan from Grind City Brewing, big Pacers fan. He helped me with the Pacers, just trying to like whittle that one down. Like, there was a lot of hard decisions had to be made here. I'm gonna go. It's hard. I'm going to go with, I need a vet because I got some youth. I've got McCain and Boozer who are young, Valanciunas in the post. I'm going to go Cole Anthony. I think there's still some life left in those legs. He could be a savvy vet leader. He hasn't gotten a great shake since he left Orlando. So you know what? Come to the Gamblers and we'll help you out.
I love it. I'm going to take Jalen Wells. He was the Grizzly that made the cutting room floor here, and I like him. I'm still like him. I'm still in on,
because it came down to Wells or Cam Spencer for me, and Cam Spencer has an elite skill set that Jalen Wells doesn't necessarily have.
You're right, and I looked at the list myself, and we agreed. So I think you're fair. It's fair.
I like it. I appreciate that.
I got you.
All right, for my next pick, let me see. I need some size on the wing is what I need. I need like a big wing. You know what? I'm going to go savvy vet one more time.
Yeah.
He's going to start for my team. Maybe I'm a little bit biased with this pick, but I'm going to take KCP. Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He's got a championship pedigree.
Okay.
He can be my 3 guard for a little bit until somebody kind of comes up and comes out of the woodwork and becomes a good wing for me. That's my starting 5, and I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Okay. So I've got DP as my point guard. So I need another front court guy. Let's do. Wait. What have I done? Have I shot myself in the foot? No, we're fine. I'm gonna take Kevin Love as my vet. I love Kevin Love. I took him last time. I really like him. He's still got something left in the tank. He'll be my vet, and that's my starting 5. So now we got 2.
Yeah, who's your starting 5?
So my starting 5 are Peterson, and then I've got Jalen Wells, Kevin Herter, Kevin Love, Christian Koloko.
Koloko, that's right. I couldn't remember who your 5 was. Koloko, good call. I got Boone back here snoring. God bless him.
It's just such a. I heard that, and I was like, that's the single cutest thing I've heard.
I know he's back here just snoring away, sweet boy. All right, so I need. All right, so I got 2 backups working on my bench now. I'm gonna take a flyer. I like Isaiah Joe a lot from Oklahoma City. Averaging 10 points. He's 6'4". He's a little. That's what I'm taking. He's a little skinny, but I like Isaiah Joe.
That's literally. I was number 1 on my. That's who I was about to take. I was like, I'm gonna take Isaiah Joe.
I almost took him over Cole Anthony, but I was like, nah, I need him coming off the bench. So I'm going to go Isaiah Joe. I mean, Oklahoma City, you could draft a team from Oklahoma City and you would be just fine.
Which I'm going to take Kason Wallace. I'm going to take the other Oklahoma City guard that I think could be a spark plug off my bench. I'm going to take Kason Wallace.
I like it. I need one more big. I've got a veteran big in Jonas Valanciunas. I'm torn. There's 2 names here. Do I go youth or do I go vet? You know what? I'm going vet. He's hurt right now, but if he comes back, Steven Adams off the bench would be a strong pickup. So Steven Adams and Isaiah Joe are my bench players for the Gamblers.
The Gamblers. I'm going to take Luke Cornett with my last pick. So I've got, there's a lot of white guys on this team. Damn it. Too late to go back now. All right. So I got Luke Cornett and Kason Wallace as my bench.
That's solid.
We got 2 solid teams, man. And I like. So
last year, my team would have stuffed yours in a locker, and I feel like this one's a bit more evenly matched.
This is a little bit more evenly matched, especially with the two draft picks. I'm glad we included
that. Was good.
Which now, speaking of which, it's time for our daily dose of It's a Trap, sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook, named after Admiral Akbar. What's the deal here? I'm going to give you 3 bets. One of them is from a trap. It's a trap. Obviously, 2 are from FanDuel. And I'm keeping in the conversation of what we just talked about because I want you to tell me the trap for the NBA draft, the odds for the number 1 overall pick as of right now.
Let's do it.
Okay, so which one of these is a trap? To be the number 1 overall pick, and guess what? It's probably going to be some names mentioned that we've discussed. Who is a trap here? Is it Darren Peterson minus 400? Is it Cam Boozer plus 550? Or is it Caleb Wilson, plus 10,000 to be the number 1 overall pick?
All right. So Darren Peterson should probably still be the odds-on favorite, even though I'm a little bit biased towards him. -4. I feel good about Cam Boozer plus 550. That one I'm not even like. I feel good about that one. That one just feels right. -400, but plus 10,000 for Caleb Wilson. I mean, I know. God, I know. Like, it's just like it's Peterson, Boozer, and DeBansta is the debate for number one overall. But plus 10,000 for Caleb Wilson. I mean, he's been getting hot of late. I don't like plus 10,000 is a massive number. I'm going Caleb Wilson plus 10,000.
I got you.
What?
I knew. No, so I knew I was going to get you because I used your bias against you. You love Cam Boozer. You love him. And I knew that I could do that. So it's a 3-horse race. They've got Peterson the odds on favorite. It's the 3 guys you mentioned, and then everyone else has plus 10,000 odds. It's not just, it's like everybody else after that. And would you believe this? AJ DeBansta has higher odds than Cam Boozer. Cam Boozer is plus 850.
I mean, DeBansta is a wing. He's a guy that everybody needs. He's had a really good season. He's been a bit more consistent and but I don't know, man.
I just don't like plus 850 for Boozer. The plus 550 for DeBansta is fine, but 850 just seems long. That seems like high odds for Boozer. I just don't get
that. I might go throw a couple of dollar hairs on plus 850 for Cam Boozer. He's got the pedigree. And I mean, Peterson's averaging 24 points a game, 6 rebounds, 3.5 assists a game. Like, that's good numbers. He's 6'9". Like, he's a big kid, but
all it takes is a ping pong ball going to somebody that needs a big, and Cam Boozer can go for, it's not.
And honestly, like, for me, this is the debate right here. Like, if we go big, I want to go Cam Boozer. Caleb Wilson is slightly behind him for me. But, like, if we get that second overall pick or third overall pick, and we ended up with AJ DeBansta on this team, buddy. Like, that solves the wing problem instantly, because you can run out Ty Jerome, Scottie Pippen Jr., it don't matter. Said AJ DeBansta, Santi, and Edey. And that's a decent lineup to start.
He solves so many problems if you're able to get him. We'll see though. I'm really excited for this draft, and that's the season we're in. We're in college basketball season, like you said. Before we get out of here, brother, it's Tuesday, and that's where it's Tubing Tuesday. You know what I mean? Where we we talk about what we're watching on TV. I'll go first. The Muppet Show is back. It's amazing. If you know me, you can see above my head. There's the Muppets right there. I love them more than anything. Watch it. It's 30 minutes. It's great. It's funny. Sabrina Carpenter's in it. Just watch it. That's all. It's short, sweet, to the point. I'm in book mode right now. So
I like it.
I'm reading more than watching, but I will give a giant endorsement to the Muppet Show. How about you?
I like it. So I got 2. So first of all, if you're trying to look for guys to watch for Grizzly draft picks, tonight is a great night for you. Caleb Wilson plays at 6. Darius Acuff plays at 8. Arkansas at LSU. Boozer at 8 against Pittsburgh. Flemings from Houston against Utah at 8. You've got Caleb Wilson at 6 against Miami. And AJ DeBansta, who we just talked about, plays at 6 against Baylor. So a lot of the Grizzlies that could potentially be targeting is tonight. So shout out YouTube. They've got YouTube TV's got the little shout out, no free shout outs. Sponsor the show. They've got the little quad. I will have the quad on tonight with Shelby and a beverage watching future Grizzly draft picks. And Maggie and I just finished up a show that's a little bit controversial in our household. So everybody's been telling us to watch His and Hers on Netflix. Have you watched it?
I haven't. Kyla watched it. I haven't seen it yet.
She has watched it?
Yeah, Kyla has.
Did she like it?
Yeah. I should yell and ask. I don't remember. I think she thought it was okay.
And that's kind of where we are. All of our friends have been like glowing about how great this show is. And there's a great twist. Like it's compelling, it's entertaining. But it's one of the few TV shows that I've watched where I didn't really like latch on or like a single character.
Oh,
like,
no.
There's like 2 or 3. There's like a little kid, and then there's like a couple of people. I don't want to give away too much if y'all hadn't seen it and you hadn't seen it. But there's not a lot of like usually in a show, like I latch on to a character and I'm like, all right, I can feel what this one's feeling. And I just I was entertained. I think it's worth a watch. But I think it was overhyped, in my opinion. I liked it, but it wasn't like oh my God, this is the best thing ever. I'm so glad I watched this. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is, if you're going to invest a lot of time to a serious television show, you really want.
And the nice thing, it's like 35 to 45-minute episodes. They're not super long. It's not a huge time investment. So that's why I say it's still worth watching. But I just didn't think it lived up to the hype that it got. We're still working through Parks and Rec. I am seriously like I've got some reservations about this relationship with Maggie all of a sudden, because she thinks little Sebastian is just okay. Like she's in Ben Wyatt's camp where she's just like, I mean, it's just little Sebastian. And I'm like, oh no.
What?
Yeah. Like he's little Sebastian. Like, what more do you need to say? He's a mini horse. He just does mini horse things.
He does mini horse. I mean, he's the greatest mini horse of all time. I don't know.
The greatest mini horse of all time. I dare say the greatest animal of all time, especially in the state of Indiana.
I think you're right.
But she finally met him and was very much like Ben Wyatt. Like, it's just a mini horse.
She'll get it eventually. She'll
kidding.
get it.
I'm just kidding. There's no ill will there. It's just a joke. But I just was like, I've been giving her a hard time. I'm like, what do you mean it's just a mini horse? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm like Ron Swanson over here, and I'm like, little Sebastian. And she's just like, Ben Wyatt, like, it's a mini horse.
You're like, calzones are like pizza, but they're harder to eat.
That's it. Yeah.
I agree.
No, it's not a Game of Thrones reference. That is a Parks and Recreation. If you hadn't seen it, you got to watch it, Edward. Parks and Rec.
And Edward, Wonder Man is dope. I loved it. I would recommend that too. Go check out Wonder Man. We got a lot of TV. There's a lot for everybody. Nothing.
Watch college basketball tonight. Like, you've earned enough boyfriend, husband credit. I'm sure all of y'all are great partners to your significant other. You've earned some credit. Pull up YouTube TV. Watch future Grizzlies tonight, because one of them is going to be on this team.
Damn right. Tune in. I know I'm going to. And tune into all our shows today, because that's it for us. $2 at 11. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. We're going to be I can't wait.
I'm going to play Kenny Rogers in the background the entire time. And like, pay attention. I'm going to see how many Kenny Rogers song titles I can work into the episode.
Amazing. I can't wait.
The Gambler.
No, I've seen it one. I have a full slate of stuff today. There's other stuff going on too. I know we have Tigers Untapped, On the Bluff, On Beat, post-game bounces, Tigers Live.
I'll be on the late night post-game bounce tomorrow night. Don't know who's going to be with me. I tried to get Uncle Buck out of retirement to come in, but after working all day, and that's, Haley's been a single mom all day. He's got to be home with the kids, and I get it. So still looking for that partner in crime, but I will be hopping in tomorrow night after the Nuggets game.
Heck yeah. So that's going to be tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow as well. So stay tuned. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to FanDuel. Thank you to Grind City Brewing. Thank you to Mugshots. Thank you to Grade A Pest Services, and thank you to Carway Automotive Group. Thank you to the comments as well, y'all. Seriously, thank you. We'll be back tomorrow. If we can leave you with anything today, y'all, remember 2 things. 1, be a little weird. And 2, remember to smile. Where is he? There he is. Bye, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.